It's already tough enough being a teenager between all the social pressures, the stress of homework, and extra activities. On top of that, some struggle with a skin condition that can carry additional burden. Many people think that atopic dermatitis, also called AD or eczema, is just a skin condition with some itchy patches on the skin. But it's more deep than that, and it can be serious and debilitating condition that affects many teenagers in the U.S. Here to talk about atopic dermatitis are Dr. Sugarman and patient Jake, a teenager living with the condition. Doctor, can you describe symptoms of moderate to severe atopic dermatitis?
Sure. Thank you for having me. Atopic dermatitis, or otherwise called eczema, is a chronic inflammatory skin disease that looks like red, scaly, itchy, dry patches on the skin. It can affect a significant percentage of the body surface area. In those more severely affected, they can have upwards of 80 or 90% of their skin that's affected. And this disease really itches. And this persistent itch really is quite burdensome to the folks who suffer from it. Probably 200,000 adolescents in the United States suffer from atopic dermatitis.
Doctor, for teens with this condition, what can they do to treat it?
That's a great question. I'm here on behalf of Regeneron and Sanofi to raise awareness for the disease state of moderate to severe atopic dermatitis. We don't have a cure for atopic dermatitis, but we have a lot of tools in the toolbox to manage the disease, to control it. And in order to recommend a specific treatment, I really would advise your viewers to go to their doctor, see their eczema specialist, and have an exam and have their treatment tailored to their level of disease. For people with really mild eczema, that might only be good, gentle skin care and maybe a topical corticosteroid cream. One could also use an anti-inflammatory cream that doesn't have a steroid in it. But for those that are more moderate to severely affected, they may need an oral treatment, or even there's a new injectable treatment available now.
Thank you. Jake, you struggled with this condition for years. Tell us about your story and what you want every teen to know about this condition.
So I was diagnosed with severe eczema when I was only 6 months old, and I've been struggling with it my entire life. What I want every teen to know is the struggle that I went through. Even as a little kid going to SeaWorld, I would follow my mom around, itching at my hands, distracted from the world around me. And from there, I had to choose different clothing in order to hide my skin. And additionally, living in California, I do a lot of surfing and outdoor activities, and even those activities, the things I loved to do, became painful as my skin worsened. So what I want every teen to know is to not let atopic dermatitis to control you, to talk to your doctor, and to do research.
Jake, do you have a piece of advice for teens struggling?
Yeah, like I said before, don't let atopic dermatitis control you. Talk to your doctor and to be your own health advocate.
Thank you. Doctor, do you have any advice for teens struggling with this condition?
Well, there's a lot of information out there. So if they want to go online, the American Academy of Dermatology website has a lot of great information. There's also optionforad.com. That website has a lot of information on atopic dermatitis. But again, I would start with your healthcare provider or your eczema specialist. In my experience, when I see kids with eczema in my office, the majority of them are undertreated, and so they're suffering needlessly. So I think it's really important to be proactive, go see your doctor, and get your disease managed.
I'd like to thank you both for taking the time this morning to talk with us. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.